Bismillah, istafa wa salatu wa salamu ala malla nabi abada. Hello, viewer, how are you? I am Muhammad Roshan from Roshan Rasta by Muhammad Roshan YouTube channel. My viewer, today I'm talking you the importance of English language. My viewer, English language is important by itself, though it is considered the language of English people. And the language of English people mean the language of green-eyed people. But it has attained the level of word communication. It is window to on word, oral word communication. It is the language of Magna Carta. It is the language of trade. It's the language of commerce. It's the language of science. It's the language of technology. It's the language of medicine. And it's also the language of pharmacology related subject. It's also the language, it's also a compulsory language in Pakistan. It is the medium of instruction in Pakistan. It is also the language of courts. As you know, Supreme Court, then as High Court, and lower courts. So all judicial proceeding in English. It's also the language of administration, and also used in your all departments. So fortunately or unfortunately, both are. This is the language which we have to learn. It's our survival point. As a survival point of our children, can we eliminate it from our country? What's your opinion? It rests on you. If you can't eliminate it, then we have to admit our children in our school environment. Then it is compulsory subject for them. So then we have a proven this language, and we should know such means, channel, ways, and this way we can make them ready for to develop English. So we must be totally sincere in this regard with our children. We must just a sentimental word that why do we learn English to our children? While we as parents with them that we are saying that why do we learn English? It's the language of those people, is the language of English people. They must know it. Why not my Pashto? But what is the real position? As I will tell you as a teacher, that one of my students, I was teaching them a subject as related in English language. So the students raised the question that why not in a pure Pashto? So then I asked them that do you sincere to your Pashto? Then I asked them question that can you understand Pashto by listening? So all okay, yes, why not, sir? So then I asked them that do you write Pashto? So then the very nil response, and pair of the students raise their hand that we can correctly write English, write Pashto. And then I asked another question that can you read English by reading? As the pattern, the way that's from the books, can you read it? So there was also a nil response. Then can you speak English? That's Pashto. Then the question was, and yes, we can speak Pashto. So I told them that you are not totally true and sincere to your own language. So our position is this. And this is the good fortune or bad fortune. I can't say. I will not criticize someone, but I appeal you that to do that we can mend, we can change yourself with this raising scenario and background, so we can teach our students, and they must have a fully command over English. True? Okay. Then English is the language of science, technology, terminologies, rich literature, and high vocabulary. So you know all these things. Is the prescription, your prescription, and in being in Pakistan, and at the bottle of the medicine, there's all writing in English, dosage, and all instruction are written in English, so you can understand well, comparatively well, and you know that this is English we must to have no any chance to get rid of it. As I will, you also gave a quotation that there's no English language in China, but you have not learnt about that. English is now is teaching in Chinese university, and now there are various academies, and they are teaching English to their all expert people and those people that they are doing their trade and all other citizens for improving their trade, their commerce, their toys connection, and to improve their product, to have a good sale purchase. So, my brother, I request and appeal you that our mentality must be changed. Our mental setting level must be changed. We must improve our English, because there is no chance to get rid of it. But then we must be totally to learn, and we must also learn Holy Quran, Arabic as a language, Pashto as a language, mother tongue, Urdu as a national language, communication in Pakistan, language of communication in Pakistan. We must honestly learn it, and all these languages. So we must also prepare our children, and we must talk in English with them, and we must ask questions them in English, and to encourage them, not to discourage them. Let's speak them. Let's give them chance to talk you, and their listening comprehension must be raised, and written comprehension, reading comprehension. These are being tried in their institution, but listening comprehension, spoken comprehension, this is the important incumbent upon the parents to deal your children to learn by himself, and then to make them a chatterbox in English. Okay? Thank you so nice of you. God Almighty Allah bless. My channel, be subscribed, and your comments will be appreciated. Thank you so nice of you.